Hey friends, it's Jennifer All here with your Daily Hope. And today our great verse comes from Galatians chapter 6 verse 2, which says, "Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ." In other words, care about each other. Seriously, the law of Christ is to love God, love your neighbor. To love each other means that we care about what happens to one another. We care about what the other one is experiencing, and we hold each other up. We share the load so that no one is crushed. Now, carrying each other's burdens sometimes means the emotional burden. We make space for each other and what we're going through, to sit with those who are in sorrow, to rejoice with those who are glad, to mourn with those who are grieving. Being able to express our hearts with each other and have our heartache validated, seen, and held is a very powerful and beautiful way to love each other. Sometimes to carry one another's burdens is physical. We all have physical needs: food, water, shelter, health. When you have, give, share. By doing so, you restore a person's dignity, their hope, and often, yes, their health. And sometimes the burden that we need to carry for one another is societal. It's ethical. We serve and love a just God, and He opposes oppression. He opposes acts of violence against one another, injustice. Just because something isn't affecting you doesn't mean that it doesn't matter. Remember, Moses was raised in a palace. He didn't endure what the rest of the Hebrews were facing as slaves in Egypt. And then he lived outside of it, shepherding his sheep in Midian. The plight of the Hebrew slaves was no longer affecting him personally, but when you call yourself a child of God, you care about the things that God cares about. And He answered that call. We need to too. When we love God and live for Jesus, we have to care about each other. It's the call of Christ. When one of us suffers, we all need to pay attention. When there's an injustice taking place, it matters to all of us. And I understand that the needs that we see around us are just so overwhelming sometimes. There's so many of them, and we might be suffering from compassion fatigue. So remember that it's not up to us to solve everything and to do it all, but it is on us to participate, to lean in and help, to step forward where we can. Let's not turn a blind eye or let our hearts grow cold. We are called to care about one another, to lift each other up, and it makes the load lighter for all of us. So love one another well, my friends, and I hope I see you soon.